Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Freestyle TV, beginner edition, episode number 1. I got my assistant here, Claudio Flynn. And Jacob Easley. And Judah Sagawa. Alright, let's get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up to your feet. Let's get started. Attention, face here, and bow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start with 3 count jumping jacks. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. Then you guys are going to say 1 together as a team. I'm going to have Claudio demonstrate. He goes 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. All right, just like that. All right, guys, we're going to go together as a team. Go ahead, get ready, get set, and go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And everybody attention. All right, nicely done. Go ahead and separate your feet and cross your arms. I don't want you to bring your elbows all the way down as low as you possibly can. And we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Back up. All right, now we're going to bring our toes together. All right, toes together. And I want you to bend down. I want you to put your hands behind your knees and bring your torso all the way down. Ready, set, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, now we're going to go straddle stretch. We're going to separate our knees just like this. We're going to put our elbows underneath, push your knees nice and wide, and you're going to hold that for 10 seconds. Ready, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a seat. Now we're going to go butterfly stretch. Heels are together. Now take your hands, grab your toes. Now bring your nose all the way down to your toes. Try to keep your back straight in the process. Get all the way down. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And up. And up to your feet. Good, everyone, attention. Now here, at this point in time, we are going to take a break, pause the video. We're going to go to the next segment. If you want to do more warm-ups, I encourage you to do so. All right, so get your body warmed up, go through more stretches, and get ready to go for class. So go ahead, pause the video. I'll see you guys soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're going to go into our horse stance middle punch today. Here's what that means. You're going to separate your legs. You want your shins straight up and down, your thighs parallel, your hands pulled up tight, and we're going to do a traditional punch, nice and strong. Hi-ya, right to the center of your torso. Now, when we hit, you're going to be hitting with the first 2 knuckles, aim for the solar plexus, right underneath the breastbone, and when you punch, you always snap from point A to point B, as hard as you possibly can, all right? I'm going to have my assistants demonstrate. They go to ready position, and they're going to go horse stance ki. Just like that. Now, as you can see, they have their knees bent, nice and low. Their thighs are parallel, shins straight up and down, and their hands are chambered up nice and tight, and they're focused on their target. Okay, now they're going to take their right hand and they're going to punch right for the center of the torso. We call that the solar plexus, and they're going to yell. That's a martial arts ki. They're going to let the energy out to exhilarate more power. All right, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and attention. All right, nicely done. I want you guys to continue to practice that horse stance middle punch. Again, separate those legs, shins straight up and down. Try to point your feet straight forward. Pull those hands up nice and tight, and every single punch, ki, hi-ya, and then snap the position as hard as you can. We call that snap. All right, go ahead, practice the horse stance middle punch, and I'll see you in the next segment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to work on our boxing today. We're going to go all 4 boxing punches. There's only 4. We're going to go lead hand jab, backhand cross, lead hand hook, backhand uppercut. All right, let me demonstrate real quick. My right leg's back. I'm in my fighting stance or my guard stance. My lead hand goes first. I go lead hand jab, turn the thumb down just a little bit so it's not exactly parallel. Turn that thumb over. Backhand cross. All right, it goes straight forward, right towards your chin. Lead hand hook. And then backhand uppercut. And we're going to take those punches and put them together in sequence. So we're going to go lead hand jab, backhand cross, lead hand hook, backhand uppercut. Now don't forget, every punch has to come back and touch your chin. We call it making a touch. So when I punch with the left, the right hand is up. Punch with the right, left hand's up. Punch with the left, right hand's up. Punch with the right, left hand's up. It always touches my chin every single time. So then you're going to put it together in sequence. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Don't forget, my hips are twisting. My feet are pivoting on every single strike. I'm going to have my assistants demonstrate. They go to ready position. Guard stance, ki. All right, now they're going to go lead hand first. Lead hand first. All right, so again, I'm mirroring you. We're going to go front hand jab. They twist that front foot. Ready? Front hand jab. Just like that. Now, as you can see, the front legs are all pivoted. The backhand is up. Ready? Backhand cross. And remember, the target area is going to be the chin. Straight forward towards the chin. Now we're going to go lead hand hook. Good. So now we call it sitting down on the hook. That means you drop that back leg flat, you pivot on the front leg, and you want to make sure your elbow's in the same plane as your wrist, and then backhand uppercut. Ready? Backhand uppercut. Go ahead. And back to your starting position. So now we're going to put it together. We're going to go lead hand jab, backhand cross, hook, and uppercut. Let's do it again. Ready? Lead hand jab, backhand cross, hook, and uppercut. And tension. All right, now that's your jab, cross, hook, uppercut combination. Go slow. Hit it 1, 2, 3, 4. Twist your shoulders, pivot your toes, twist your hips, and always bring every punch right back up to your chin. Now, in boxing, one of the worst things you can do is you can loop your punches. That means your hands move in circular fashion as they come back to your chin. You want to make sure everything is linear. It comes right back to the chin. Every time you punch, it comes right back to the jaw. Really, really important, okay? So practice those 4 boxing punches. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Make sure you're in a good, strong guard stance. Bend both of your legs. Your hands are up, shoulders are up, chin is down, torso is leaning forward just a little bit, and be ready for the next segment. See you guys soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're going to go into our first kick today. It's going to be the roundhouse kick. We're going to go through it step by step, so go ahead, watch, pay attention, and I'll give you a chance to practice it by yourself, okay? I'm going to have my assistant Judah demonstrate. He's going to go ready position. All right, he goes right leg back, guard stance, ki. All right, now we're going to break it down step by step. I want you to pay attention to every single detail. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that front leg and we're going to turn it sideways. We call that a pivot, all right? Everyone say that. Say pivot. Good. Now, I'm going to help him out. I'm just going to spot him here, make it easier for him to balance. Now, he's going to take his back knee. He's going to chamber it up. And when I say chamber, his hips turn completely sideways. His shin is going to be parallel to the ground. He wants his heel on the same plane as his knee. All right, so when you're practicing this, make sure you're hitting every single step, every single component. All right, now from this position, he's going to extend his foot toward his target. He extends. All right, heel, hip, and shoulder all should be in alignment. That means he doesn't have his toes here with his hips here. Everything is lined up. All right, heel, hip, and shoulder. You want to try to do your best to keep your hands up in the process. This back foot is turned backwards. We call that a pivot. Then he rechambers. Again, he wants it parallel to the ground, nice and strong, and he pivots back to a starting position. That is the roundhouse kick. Let's go through it one more time slow. Ready? Step 1 is the pivot. And step 2 is the chamber. So he brings that knee up. He wants to get a shin parallel. Toes are pointed. When I say pointed, that means plantar flexion of the ankle. Pointed completely forward like you're swimming. Then he extends his foot. Ta. Now, when he extends with a very specific technique. He snaps and he sticks. Snap means speed. Stick means you hold it. That shows control over the leg. He wants to make sure his heel, hip, and shoulder are all in alignment. He rechambers. Again, exactly parallel. And then he pivots all the way back. That is the perfect roundhouse kick. Let's practice. He turns around, faces his classmates. And ready position. Guard stance, ki. All right, now you can practice this with us. So go ahead, get in your guard stance. All right, we're going to do 5 total repetitions. And we're going to kick with that back leg. So put it all together. The pivot, the chamber, the extension, the recoil, and then the pivot back. Here we go. When I say 1, put it all together with a ki. Ready, and 1. Good. Now notice how when they kick, they always stick. That means fully extend and hold for 1 second. That shows you have control over your leg. Make it a habit to execute a stick with every single kicking repetition. Ready, and 2. And good. Remember, turn those hips completely sideways. You want to make sure you're in perfect alignment. Heel, hip, and shoulder all should be aligned. Ready, and 3. Good. Now make sure you improve that balance. One thing that will help you with your balance is you want to make sure that your support leg, which is the leg that's holding you up, is directly underneath your belly button when you kick. All right? If that support leg is underneath your back hip, you're going to fall forward. If it's underneath your front hip, you're going to fall back. So get your support leg, that's the balance leg, directly underneath your belly button. All right, ready? And go! And we'll do one more for good luck. Last kick, roundhouse kick. Go ahead, do it with us with a nice loud yell. Let the intensity come out. Ready, and 5. And attention. All right, nicely done, ladies and gentlemen. That is your roundhouse kick. Remember, practice it step by step. There's lots of different ways you can do it. You can do it standing. You can put one hand on the wall to ensure you're balancing. You can focus just on the extension phase of the kick. You can drop down to the ground, do the same thing, working on extending your leg. Either way, work that roundhouse kick. It is a staple in just about every system of martial arts. And in order to be a black belt, you have to develop mastery of this kick. All right, go ahead, practice, get to work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is public speaking time. Here's what that means. You're going to gather an audience. So that could be somebody in your family, it could be your entire family. It's up to you. And you're going to present a speech in front of your audience, all right? You're going to say your name, your age, your school, and let the audience know what you want to be when you grow up. Now, if you want to be 20 different things when you grow up, just pick one thing that you think would be really exciting or compelling to you, and then present that speech as loud as you can. Be clear, concise, and make eye contact with the audience, and most importantly, do your best. So the whole idea is we want to improve our communication skills because that's going to make everything you do more effective. All right, so again, name, age, and school. Let the audience know what you want to be when you grow up, and maybe your audience can give you some feedback on how you can improve your communication or your presentation skills, okay? All right, go ahead, do it, get to work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is self-defense time. Self-defense means we are going to be defending ourselves using our strategies. Generally speaking, it's going to be non-traditional ways to defend yourself in combat situations. All right, now we're going to go 2-on-1 wrist defense. It's one of the more fundamental self-defense manipulations. All right, so I'm going to use my assistant Claudio here. He's going to go 2-on-1. He's going to take two hands and grab one of my wrists. Now, here's the secret. Here's the formula for escaping this particular hold. Step one: I'm going to separate my feet and I'm going to flex my knees. All right. Step two, I'm going to make a fist, and I'm going to squeeze tight. I'm going to take my offhand, reach over the top, and grab my fist, squeeze tight. Now I'm going to snap my wrist to the side of my head, bending at my elbow. Your natural instinct is going to be to pull. It's not going to work because I'm going to the strong aspect of his grip. I'm going to go to the weak part, which is the thumbs, right? So I'm going to bend at the elbow. I'm going to snap to the side of my face. Boom. Not into my face. That hurts. To the side of my face, and then slide back, disengage. And at this point, I'm going to say something loud and confident and assertive to create a space between me and my opponent. So I might say, back off, something to that effect, okay? So I'll demonstrate again. So he grabs my wrist. So the first thing you have to do is base, because I don't want my balance compromised in the process. So separate your feet, flex your knees. All right, next step is make a fist. Step three is reach over the top, grab your fist nice and tight. Step four, I'm not going to pull straight back. It's not going to work. I want to bend at the elbow. See how my elbow's bending? I want to snap my wrist to the side of my face. Boom, snap up. Again, not into my face, next to my face. My hands are up, slide back, disengage. I use my verbal boundary. I say something loud and confident. Back off. I want to make sure my fingers are separated. The reason why, it makes it more difficult for my opponent to access my face when my fingers are separated as opposed to in two closed fists. We call this self-defense posture, okay? So separate those fingers, be loud and confident, try to get at least 3 arm lengths away from your opponent, and then follow the instructions step by step. So that's going to be 2-on-1 wrist defense. Go ahead, practice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is strength and conditioning time, your favorite part of class. Here's what that means. We're going to do some push-ups today. I'm going to have my assistants demonstrate. They're going to drop down a push-up position. Now, essentially what you're going to do is you're going to take your arms, you're going to spread them out a little bit wider than your chest. You're going to bend your elbows, try to get your chest past your elbows. You're going to come back up. You want to keep your back straight and head up looking at your target, all right? Ready? Here we go. 1. Perfect. Ready, and 2. That's it. Ready, 3. Good. Ready, 4. Awesome. Ready, 5. That's it. Ready, 6. Good. Ready, 7. That's it. Ready, 8. Nicely done. Ready, 9. One more. Ready, 10. And take a seat. All right, nicely done, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what I suggest you do. Do as many push-ups as you possibly can do, utilizing perfect technique. Comment in the comment section. We'll see who can do the most push-ups. But again, the technique's got to be sharp. So again, separate those arms a little bit wider than your shoulders. Bring your torso, all right, and knees and thighs all the way down in one singular motion. Heads up. Come back. Keep the core straight. Do as many as you can. We'll see you in the next segment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our episode. We have our bonus move of the day. Now, keep in mind, with these bonus moves, do not practice these at home. All right, but however, I do want to inspire you. If you train, practice, and prepare every single day, eventually you can get to the level of my assistants over here. All right, the bonus move of the day is the 540-degree kick. All right, we're going to have Judah demonstrate. And Jacob demonstrates. And Claudio demonstrates. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the 540 kick. Now, we did lots of important skills today. We did your horse stance, middle punch. We also did guard stance, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. We also worked on your roundhouse kick, ta, and we also did some self-defense, some 2-on-1 wrist releases. I want you to work all of those skills and then be ready for the next episode. Yes, sir? All right, up to your feet, tension, face here, and bow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are dismissed. I'll see you guys in the next episode.